I'm back, y'all. My internet went out on me. I had to start over. Alright, y'all, let's get back to it. I hate my shit went out on me. I had to start all the way over. This shit crazy.
It's week one of the National Football League, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the 49ers and the Bears, next on EA Sports.
Just off Lakeshore Drive, nestled next to Lake Michigan. That's where you find historic Soldier Field in the great city of Chicago, Illinois. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the San Francisco 49ers and the Chicago Bears. Week one of a new NFL season. Brandon Gaunt and Charles Davis back with you for another year from the booth. And Charles, these San Francisco 49ers last postseason, remember they were a 6 seed, came within 1 quarter of getting to the Super Bowl. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go from Soldier Field. Fielded right around the 8. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. San Francisco readying for their first drive of the game on offense. And in his 9th season in the league, 6 with the 49ers, it's Jimmy Garoppolo at quarterback.
People thought Jimmy Garoppolo was only going to be a 1-year placeholder in San Francisco when the team took Trey Lance 3rd overall in the 2021 NFL Draft. But then he led the 6-seeded 49ers to the NFC title game just 2 years after taking them to within 1 quarter of a Super Bowl victory.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down. Not the graphic that this fan base wants to see week one, Charles. They were hoping to see key acquisitions, some bright spots. Instead, we're talking about injuries, preseason injuries that have guys missing here in this one.
And even in today's football, where everyone does their best to try and have their starters ready for week one.
Damn, he overthrew it. He was wide open, too.
And injuries do crop up. You're exactly right about that, though, Brandon. None of the people supporting this team want to see that graphic on the screen at the start of this game.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel.
Let's go, Deebo.
He's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, I think when they look around, they want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs.
Hey, y'all, I had to start all the way over. My internet went out on back now.
Him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Garoppolo's throw taken in by Samuel. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Well, this is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. A jet sweep. Garoppolo taps it forward. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And he will fight his
Let's
way
go,
into the
man.
end zone for a touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers are on the board here first in the season opener. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now here come the Bears, and at the helm is someone that they have a lot of hopes for leading this franchise. The 11th pick in 2021 out of Ohio State, Justin Fields. Fields on first down. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery.
How the hell he still catch that, though? That's crazy.
Yardage here, back at the 21-yard line.
Man, come on, man.
Okay, so roughing the passer, and I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week one is your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week, but boy, are you on target.
Let's go. Got his ass.
Nick Bosa in there to bury him for a loss of 11. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Here's Fields. And he'll take this.
Yes, sir, ski. Burn my motherfucking ball.
A gain of 4. Not enough. And it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Drive begins with a carry. 2nd and 8 coming up. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. There's Garoppolo to throw. Throws quickly, and he's got George Kittle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Garoppolo to his tight end Kittle for a Niner 1st down.
A healthier Kittle was back in his Pro Bowl form in 2021. Even missing 13 games the last 3 years, he's still 2nd among tight ends in yards since his breakout 2018 campaign. Gets another chunk of yards there and a 1st down with that catch.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 41. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Second down. Here's Davis Price. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Charles, let's get a look at the draft class for this offense. Remember, no 1st-round picks this year. They traded it away. How much of a detriment is that?
Well, what they're hoping is the reason they traded away that 1st-round pick.
Let's go, man. They can't stop me, man.
Improvement for their team. And now as you get into the later rounds, in the middle rounds of this draft,
We about to whoop their ass at their house.
comes to the front. You have to hit on those selections.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Here we go. 2nd and 8. Garoppolo looks to throw. And this is going to be
That was a bad throw. That was a bad fucking throw, bro. Dang.
Bears are going to take over at their own.
He can't throw, bro. I wish the other quarterback wasn't hurt.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. Going up the gun, Montgomery. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Some of the big boppers in the game traditionally have been safeties, and he certainly fits that mold. He lets his pads do his talking.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And this is
Let's go. Good defense, man. They can't do shit with it. How y'all going to intercept me and don't do shit with it?
That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
Fielded just inside the 30. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And they will take over 1st and 10. We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. And it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. And he'll take this one up close to that.
Well, that's a whole first down. Why are they cheating me?
Nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
Now a pass hauled in downfield.
You can't stop me, my nigga.
Down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 33 yards that time.
Here we go.
Garoppolo now. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark it down at the 9. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here.
Here we go.
And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big...
And he's going to take
Let's go, man. Both of my running backs scored. Let's go.
Ty Davis-Price with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Niners will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together.
That time a 6-play drive.
And it was the rookie, Ty Davis-Price, finishing things off with a touchdown.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bears going to get one more possession in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
That shit wasn't going nowhere. I don't even know why you try me with that weak ass shit.
Go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we said, you did.
Looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Fields. And again back to Komet. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Toss left to Montgomery. And he's got it to about the 40.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This kid ain't going nowhere, Jack.
Third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Open man is...
Hey, you should have picked that out. Come on, bro.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. to Montgomery on second down. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's going to have a
I got you bitches scared to throw the ball. I'm bitches scared to throw the ball.
A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Yeah, stop playing on me.
Incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line. I
got theirs doing the same play.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. Throw right side, taken in by Pettis. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Open man, he finds Komet. Touchdown, Chicago.
They weak as hell.
4 yards on the touchdown.
Same ass play.
And the Bears are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point.
They wasted the whole damn 3rd quarter.
And that one makes it 14-7. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it was all capped off by Cole Kmet with a touchdown catch. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the 2nd half. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So,
oh my fucking God, you bitches do not block, bro.
Try to make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. Back now at Soldier Field. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Bro, how you jump that high, bro? Get the fuck out of here. Bro, this game is crazy.
Eddie Jackson picks it, and they will score a pick 6 for the Bears touchdown. For the defense,
Ain't no way, bro.
As soon
That
as
shit's so
that ball was in
lame.
the air, it was dangerous. Not only was it intercepted, CD, but they return it for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he read that the entire way. He was reacting before other players had a chance to react themselves. And the determination say this just won't be a pick.
They just helping their ass out, bro. Cause they was finna get their ass whooped. This shit crazy.
Tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And the 49ers settling in for their next drive. They will look to flush the memory of that pick 6 as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the 4th quarter. Getting down to the good stuff. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
His way forward and get what he can.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Got his target, Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. The end result, 21 yards.
Here we go.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Here we go.
So they'll try to move the ball closer here on 3rd down. A field goal from this spot would be just inside of 60 yards, 59 to be exact.
What the fuck is you throwing to, Goofy?
Based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Here we go on 4th down. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Good spot on the field to go for it. Kind of no man's land, as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter is telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow. Might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
Oh my, bro, this dude cannot throw, bro. This dude cannot throw.
And the Bears are going to get the football here at their own 23. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Yeah, able to elude one tackler, but only gets this back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fields. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Fields. He's got him in.
Oh, these niggas weak. They think they're weak as hell.
That's a 1st down and then some. A 32-yard pickup. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. He's going to air one out. That's going to be knocked.
Why you intercept it, bro? Come on now.
Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times. Nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
And he gets this
Goofy.
only to the 41.
I'm playing
Near
man.
enough for the first. Now San Francisco going to call their second
Thought you was
timeout,
finna get a fair, man.
as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for Chicago. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like, yeah, right at the 15-yard line here. The 49ers getting set to trot out there.
I need him to play smart football. He already threw 2 damn interceptions.
I think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro,
Come on, they can't stop it. Do it again.
but I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's
One more time. Come on, come on.
to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another 1st down.
Come on, bro. So you're not going to block, bro?
That defensive line, he'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, Garoppolo. Able to haul it in is Kittle. Now here's a timeout.
Let's go.
Able indeed call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field goal to win the
I already
game.
know they finna try to fuck up the damn field goal. I already know they will.
Right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and said the
I knew
a
it.
few steps down the field.
I hate when they do that shit.
To the left on a crossing route. He was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Garoppolo. It's in.
He overthrow. This dude cannot throw. That other quarterback needs to hurry up and get back. I don't even know how he hurt.
We are off to overtime. Don't change that dial. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So conditioning going to be a factor here. Who can hold up to the test? It's overtime here in week 1. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. All set up for them right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them. And the ball is knocked out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
Oh, he didn't clip out with a scope.
The return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. And what an awful time to cough up the football here in OT.
And all coaches talk about, they preach it like crazy, minimizing mistakes, taking care of the football. In this case, that didn't happen, and now they put themselves in.
And he is.
Let's game. Let's go.
And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
I would agree with that, and their unhappiness hurts the guys at concession stands on the way out, right? Not stopping to buy something for the kids. They just want to get home. But what a dramatic way to finish this bad boy off. I mean, this game was dramatic all the way through.
That was a good game, though, man. The first game always going to be the toughest game, bro. I don't care what nobody says.
The team that came in here and won this one on the road, they sprinted to their locker room.
And speaking of buying things, dinner on you tonight, David.
I kind of figured that was coming.
So for the Niners, it was a game that could have gone either way, but they get the touchdown in overtime to secure the Week 1 victory. And they will head home next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for Chicago,
We should have blown them out, to be honest. It's gonna be another tough game right here. We 1-0, y'all trying to get to 2-0. Let's go.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got the Seahawks rocket arm quarterback. There were no problems for him last week, going over 350 passing yards. It's the Seahawks and the 49ers, next on Madden NFL 23.
we're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here. Two teams here fresh off week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. As Seattle's offense comes onto the field, we'll see a 10-year veteran under center. Guy who broke into the league as a starter back in 2013, Geno Smith.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test the secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
The Smith throw caught here by Metcalf. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run here with a rookie 2nd-round pick, Kenneth Walker.
How the other dude missed the tackle, though? You had a whole stop in the backfield. Come on, bro.
That'll pick up the 1st down for Seattle on a gain of 18. Out of the gun, Smith.
Goofy. Let's go, man. Good shit, defense.
Jason Verrett. And the 49ers will take over here just shy of the 30. So a 1st interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
San Francisco ready for their first drive of the game on offense, and in his 9th season in the league, 6 with the 49ers, it's Jimmy Garoppolo at quarterback.
I threw 3 damn interceptions week 1. That's a damn shame.
Threw way too many interceptions in that game. Definitely not the way you want to kick off a new season. So he said to himself, I've got to throw that game out. I'm going to get a fresh start right here in week 2.
Here we go. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. In last week's game for Kittle, there are the numbers. 8 catches, 99 yards, and a touchdown.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
First carry now for the LSU alum, Ty Davis-Price. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35. You know, projections for him are a little all over the board. Some saw him as a day 3 pick, maybe a little bit higher, but here he is, round 3.
I do know teams that had him listed as a 1st-round talent.
First down, let's go.
A day 3 guy, which is rounds 4 through 6.
Simple shit.
So him going in the 3rd round kind of fit in the middle. I think he's going to have a chip on his shoulder wanting to prove that he should have been taken higher.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. Room here to run.
Oh, yeah. Take that bitch to the appointments, McCaffrey. Take that bitch to the appointments, man. Let's go. Stop playing with him, man.
Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Gold with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run.
Hey, make sure y'all like the stream. And sub to the channel if y'all mind.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball.
Stop being a goofy, bro. That ain't going to work.
Lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
The numbers for Walker from last week's effort: 17 carries, 75 yards.
As a good start to the season, they got the win, and they were able to establish a good running game. Nothing that just blew people away, but a nice solid base to get things started, and they expect that to get tuned up and get better as the season moves on.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he'll take
not
this
gonna
out
work.
to 30, the gain of 4. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for third down. Now Gino.
Get this shit out of here, man. Let's go. Good defense.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Meanwhile, Garoppolo's throw taken in by Samuel. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Go ahead.
Davis Price on 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Another run, this time McCaffrey. And not much running room. Down to the 32. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down coming up.
Here we go.
Garoppolo.
How you overthrow Cub? Come on, bro. He overthrowed him and shit.
Plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through, and that will extend their lead even further. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little. Maybe leaking.
Make sure y'all sub to the channel and like the stream if y'all don't mind.
How about the body language, though, right? As you watch that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Week 2 underway around the NFL, and a reminder that later tonight it'll be Chicago and Green Bay in the Packers home opener, the 101st season of that great rivalry. They had the 100th anniversary last year. And then tomorrow night a treat, a Monday night doubleheader, Tennessee and Buffalo 7:15.
That shit dead, my boy. I don't know why you try me with that weak shit.
Off a little over an hour later. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. To throw again on second down. Smith. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Walker now on 1st and 10. Oh, that's just not fair. And now room to...
Bro, how the hell y'all missing tackles, bro? Y'all need to stop being so damn weak, bro.
And touchdown, Seattle.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave.
That's their last TD like that, I swear.
He will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. And And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got an open man.
Let's go, man.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On first down, Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. The Niners at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look,
Oh, my God. He bumped my man and knocked him off his route.
But when you do it Week 1,
Simple shit, man. Come on now. Simple.
And sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. That's caught by Werner.
Nope, I'm going for it. Fuck that.
And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3. Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. Complete to the tight end.
That's first down for sure.
And he's going to have a 49ers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Davis Price gets this one out of the gun.
That's fucking gold, man.
Across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Ty Davis Price, his second rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it was the rookie, Ty Davis Price, finishing things off with a touchdown. Taken at the goal line. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Meanwhile, the throw here is
third down.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. He's got his tight end Fant. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing again is Smith. And the catch is
Come on,
made
bro.
by Tyler Lockett. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 44-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Geno.
No, Sirski.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because coaches, you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. To the air again, Smith. And this is
No Sirski.
They'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Let's go. That's 4th down, buddy.
So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it.
They going for it?
Now that's smart football.
Oh, I'm about to say.
You don't have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Yeah, they missed that bit. Let's go. We got to take advantage of that, man. Either get a TD or a field goal. Let's go.
Into that 10-point lead.
Wow, partner, it's almost a little jarring to see a holder set up on the other side of midfield. I haven't brought out my binoculars to make sure on that one. That is showing an awful lot of confidence in a kicker to try and hit from 61 yards. And this one winds up no good.
Garoppolo on 1st down. And he will find his man.
Let's go. We good. We in field goal range and TD range. Let's go.
Just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one good for 37 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up. That is caught.
Easy work, man. Let's fucking go.
49ers. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Niners will extend their lead here just before halftime. Now goal for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the 3rd quarter here. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis.
Oh, they in trouble.
Getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They were winners a week ago over the Bears, and they lead things here as well as they start this drive with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 21.
Play action. Garoppolo. He's got a man. Complete.
Bro, I tried to spin. Why they ain't let me spin, bro?
40 before being dropped. It's a gain of 35. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the 3rd quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
Solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 75 yards now for McCaffrey. It's a 1st down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Tackle that time by Sidney Jones.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Yeah, y'all doing all that blitzing and still caught it. Let's go.
At the 10-yard line.
Should have been roughing the pass.
Discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense. It has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Let's go, man. They easy work.
Touchdown, San Francisco. Ray McCloud, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the 49ers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Gold to add the extra point. And the lead is now 24. So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the third. Now Geno on first down. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. On second down, it's Walker.
This shit ain't going nowhere. I don't even know why you tried me with that, man.
Get him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. Geno now to throw.
Yeah, that's what I got right there. Let's go. Stop playing with me.
How this game's been going. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the second time. Fielded at about the 28. 43 yards on the punt. 7-yard return. Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo now to lead his offense back out there. And the numbers for the last drive, and he was perfect, which maybe isn't surprising because he has not missed a pass in this game yet.
And it lets you know just how precise things have to be for a quarterback to be perfect, because that means the line's blocking really well. No one's dropping any of the passes thrown to them. And the
Captain got 86 yards.
It's almost like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter or a perfect game, isn't it? He's the principal guy, but he needs a lot of help.
Time to find out if he can keep that perfect game going here, partner. From the 41, Garoppolo. This will be caught at Samuel. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Garoppolo now. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
Oh, if he had tripped me up, I would have scored that bit.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league.
I had his air. All right, fourth quarter. Let's go. They can't stop me.
What's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. That's caught.
Ooh-wee. They can't stop me, man.
San Francisco.
To be honest, I thought that was going to be a pick, to be honest. I was kind of scared.
And the Niners are on their way to a 2-0 start. So, Charles, they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. Now, last week, they had the close victory. This one more commanding, much more comfortable.
Well, the sense we got from them was that last week they felt like they didn't play their best. They got the win, but they weren't really on top of their game. But they put it all together here in this one, haven't they? What an impressive, impressive performance.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould.
Hey, thank y'all for stopping by. Make sure y'all hit that sub and like button for me if y'all mind.
This taken in at the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series. But
I should have picked that up.
Is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Now it's Smith.
I don't even know why you do that, buddy.
Our defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Smith on the slant. It's Fant. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 41-yard line. Again, Smith. Oh, he dropped
Good D.
And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Smith. And this one taken in on the right side, not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith.
Let's go, man. They can't do shit. We on their
A major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Desperation time for Smith on 4th down.
Yeah. Stop playing with me. Y'all should have punted the ball.
It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield right at the 48. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive
I'm going to give McCaffrey his 100-yard, man.
And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down.
He got 97. We can get a 100-yard right here.
They're up to the challenge.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll work this forward for a
There's 100-yard right there. Let's go.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
How they gonna get in my damn
this
way?
One down to the 36. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. And did he have enough? He did. He kept it on line and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. And that will extend their lead even further. Back now on EA Sports as the kick teams are out here following the 2-minute warning. Now it's Gould after splitting the uprights to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And out now come the Seahawks. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move
Seahawks need Russell Wilson.
Their next contest.
Because they can't do shit.
This game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
On 1st and 10, Smith. It's caught. Lockett. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Now Smith. Returning right back to Lockett. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Smith throwing again.
Damn, I thought you were trying to throw it to the other dude. That's all right, though. They still lost. It don't even matter. It's going to be.
Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. The kick unit for the Seahawks.
We're going to go on and need this shit, man. We did our job, man. 2-0, man.
And we will not see a run back here from Harris. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Garoppolo looking to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do
this
what
game,
you want
man, we
to
ain't
do.
tripping.
It's up to the
2-0.
other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for San Francisco, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks...
Two and 0, baby. Let's go. Denver 1-1, and we was playing all Madden, by the way. No cheating shit.
It's Madden NFL 23, and we'll see the versatile Deebo Samuel. He went well over 100 yards a week ago and found his way to the end zone. It's the 49ers and the Broncos under the lights on Sunday night.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Denver Broncos. Brandon Gaudin, as always, joined by my good friend Charles Davis. As CD, you look at the Niners in this matchup. Their offense is a unit that's not afraid to take chances out there, but not always for the better. What do you see them trying to do here?
I think they'll continue to take those chances, Brandon, but to me, they have to do it in a measured way. And what I mean by that, they can't just come into a game and throw caution to the wind and just a lot of reverses.
And we drop you in here under the lights. First drive of the contest. A first carry for the rookie from LSU, Ty Davis-Price. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. The rushing numbers for Davis-Price a week ago. 7 carries, 55 yards, and a touchdown.
And only 7 carries in last week's game, and I just don't know how any runner can really get loose and feel like they're into the game with that few carries. You've got to get that number up to around 15.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Garoppolo. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton. And the Broncos are going to take possession. After the interception, here's Wilson. He'll get this to Hamler over the middle. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. And here are the key inactives for them in this one. And obviously, Charles, are going to be without some important names this week.
Well, hopefully those guys will be on the sidelines encouraging the guys who are going out there and helping them when they come off the sidelines during the game by giving them some tips on what they see and what they've experienced. That's true teamwork. And if you want to get to the playoffs, if you want to have a big push, you have to have that.
Come on, number 2. God damn.
Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Wilson will throw again.
Look at him again. He gonna test number 2 because he's weak as hell.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so it probably should have opted for the touchback. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their 2nd drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
6 yards left on 2nd down. Well, Charles, we get a look at the draft class here for this team. What do you think?
Well, I think for the most part, I do like what they did because, to me, they got some solid players in the early rounds. And then if I'm correct in my evaluation, they got some great value in the later rounds as well.
Now a man whose father won 2 rings as a Bronco. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. The Niners at 2-0 here to begin the season. And off to exactly the start you're hoping for. Nothing for the fan base to complain about, at least not yet.
I like the way that you phrased that. Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a long ways to go. But they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way if they stay in that mode throughout the season.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. And he'll find McLeod on the right side complete. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down.
Let's go, man.
Free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
Well, how many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick, and shifty. Can make moves, make people miss, but also gets 2 and 3.
Now Garoppolo.
Bro, I throw the ball, bro. He is cheating.
He's at the 40.
He ain't gotta fix this shit, dog. This shit is so lame, bro. I throw the ball.
And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he?
And it's blocked.
Bitch.
And the Niners have it. But he will not be able to bring this
Block
one
this
back
shit.
in the extra point attempt. Unsuccessful.
That's how mad I am.
Well, there's a blocked extra point. I remember playing, and we had one of those go against us. I remember our kicker and our holder told the head coach, just relax, coach. Why are you yelling? Don't worry about it. It's just 1 point. Oh, my. Those coaches see a point is gold to them because you never know how it's going to turn out later.
Exactly. That's what I was just going to say. First quarter, we'll see if this has any implications as the game goes on.
I still can't believe they told the head coach to relax.
Whoa. Bad move. Drive begins with a carry by Davis Price. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 13-0 is the score after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. On play action. Now Garoppolo.
Bro, oh my God, bro.
And he takes this one.
These niggas, now they want to fuck up this game.
And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
These niggas, this
This
shit
defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Extra point for Manis is good, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. So they'll get another shot.
Yeah, this quarterback needs to hurry up and come back, bro. But this quarterback here, I don't like this nigga, bro.
This one taken just inside the 10. Well, now Harris lost it.
And he fumbled the ball. These niggas goofy, bro. They weak as hell.
This is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. So they get the score, kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
McManus's point after is good. And a rout is on here in this first half. From the 10. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there.
How the fuck y'all gonna blow out Seattle? I'm coming this game playing like this. Boy, I tell you.
And they've sort of lost
This
their
team
way.
sometime
How do they
into
recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Come on, come on, come on.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Here we go. Hey, come on, come on, come on.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Garoppolo finding his tight end Kittle. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 42. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Shotgun and then a handoff to Davis Price. And he's got it to about the 40.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit the
I started this game out bad for sure.
Burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Garoppolo's throw taken in by Samuel. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, It's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning.
Look at that badass throw, bro. I hate this quarterback, bro. This nigga cannot throw. Is my other quarterback hurt still? He gotta get out, bro. I swear he's still hurt. Dang. Just started this motherfucking game right here, man.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And he'll just get rid of it.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll run with a 29-year-old Melvin Gordon. And he'll be well short of a first down as he stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm.
And he dropped the ball, bro. Oh, my God, bro. Yeah, I started. These niggas act like they don't want to win, bro.
We kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. This one caught by Kittle. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. To throw is Garoppolo.
Oh, come on now. Like, seriously.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into it because they were there to help break that pass up.
Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. Caught on the slant.
Nigga still didn't get in the end zone. I'm going for it. I got to get in the end zone. Y'all do it.
One remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll try and run for it with Davis.
Oh,
and he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the
2-yard
line.
Oh, bro, these niggas out of there, bro.
4th and goal from the 1. And the Bronco defense comes up big.
How the fuck we 2-0 playing like
To
this?
start their next drive.
Damn, this damn quarterback
Might not be
sucks.
able to take a knee. Might need to run a play here that's close to their goal line. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And the Mile High Air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They were able to defeat Houston last week. They lead things.
Well, y'all started this game bad.
2 victories in a row. Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Wilson sets up the screen to Gordon. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third-quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. But Nick Bosa so quick on the outside, he gets in there to bring him down. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. Wilson. Looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
Let's go, man. Our defense keeping us in the game. We need to go fucking score.
Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And these are the situations that really tested defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
Meanwhile, Garoppolo's throw pulled in by Kittle. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Well, still in the 3rd quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks. Touchdown!
Let's fucking go, man. By time. Damn.
20-yard touchdown. And the 49ers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Gold with the extra point, and the lead now down to 20. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And we get another look now at this Broncos offense. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out.
And we didn't even get the ball back. God damn, bro. These niggas lazy, sorry.
So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Over the middle, complete. That's Sutton. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. They'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter action in Denver. Now a play fake. Garoppolo.
Oh my God, bro. I need a better quarterback, bro.
They're trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that.
And he dropped the ball right in his hand, bro. Yeah, we're going to lose this one, bro. These niggas weak, bro.
I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third-down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Over the middle, that's caught by McLeod. And he is going to have the Niners first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. They'll get 23 yards there. And the 49ers are going to get a first. Garoppolo again. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his side.
Bro, y'all see I throw the ball?
This is where the mile high air really starts to affect an opposing offense. Guys moving a bit slowly.
Oh my fucking God. Yeah, we lost. We need line ain't blocking for a nigga. Nothing. This is sad.
Just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
Garoppolo gonna go on fourth down. And they hit him as he throws.
This shit over with, bro. These niggas sorry, bro. They can't help me secondary keeping us in the game. They bitch ass can't do shit on the offense. Dang.
Now Gordon on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Get rid of the sorry quarterback, bro.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Wilson. And he wisely will throw that one away. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Look at that. Secondary doing their job, bro. Their offense tripping, bro.
Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to
Definitely got to get a quarterback, bro.
When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
This shit over with. It's over with. That's tired. My offense can't get going. How the fuck we 2-0 playing like this, bro? I'm dealing with 1-1. Come on, man.
It's a missed opportunity.
Make that make sense.
Taken just inside the 10. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Got my head blowed up.
Set to get this drive underway. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover,
Denver come to play. I get on their props, man. They ain't come bullshitting like that.
Welcome back now to Denver.
Here we go, here we go.
A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
I hate when they do EA fix this shit, bro. That's a whole kiss, bro.
the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 28. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Got an open man, it's McLeod. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, Why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the
touchdown 49ers. George Kittle from 21 yards away. And the 49ers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Garoppolo looking to throw for it. He's got it. So they convert the two. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a two-score game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. And Denver getting set to take the field. They've been pretty anemic on this side of the football in the second half, just 3 points, and you just saw the touchdown go the other way. So it's a two-score game. We're not done here yet.
I think everyone's on the edge of their seats now because they're anticipating what's coming, and I sense that everyone in the stadium knows they need to keep it on the ground. So if you're going to do that, hope the quarterback is stretched a little bit. Some bootlegs, right? Some fakes inside, getting out to the perimeter. Those might be open for him.
Now a throw here to his running back. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. Again, the
How the fuck he missed it?
Space here. And he is tackled.
Yeah, this is definitely over. I don't know. Why the fuck he was missing the tackles, bro? Now my secondary real shit. Now they don't want to play.
At the 37-yard line. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
God, they yeah. Fuck this, bro. 2-1, bro. I ain't tripping.
51 yards rushing now on 8 carries.
I don't know why I started this game off bad, bro. It's some bullshit, bro.
They'll run it up the middle now. Gordon. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They'll give up the gut for Murray.
Gotta get me up at a damn quarterback, bro. This shit here, bro. Now, quarterback fucked up the whole game for us, bro.
This is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled.
Well, I'm 2-1, y'all. Started this game bad.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And I tell you what, one thing that you and I featured as a storyline was that they were facing the NFL's #1 defense coming in, and they really took it right to them.
Yeah, they didn't blink, did they? And instead of just saying to themselves, let's make sure that we minimize our mistakes and try and play a conservative type game, they attacked right from the beginning. Said, we got to go after these guys. I think sometimes you take the #1 rated defense by surprise when you do that.
So for the Broncos, it's back to
got my ass whooped that game
after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they too
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports, and the spotlight is on George Kittle. It was a nice line for him a week ago, reaching the century mark and scoring a touchdown. It's the 49ers and the Rams on Monday Night Prime Time.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight, we finish off Week 4 with a good Monday night matchup between the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And here comes Matthew Stafford leading the Rams offense out there, just as he did last season when he captured his first and the Rams' second Super Bowl title. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. Stafford now to throw. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Throwing is Stafford. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down. Stafford. And the Niners get there and bring him down. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. San Francisco readying for their first drive of the game on offense. And in his 9th season in the league, 6 with the 49ers, it's Jimmy Garoppolo at quarterback.
There's a lot of good to watch in the game last week, wasn't there? I mean, he did throw 2 touchdown passes. That was impressive. And he's so close, isn't he? The 3 interceptions killed him and his team. That was costly. If he just cleans that up a little bit, there's a reason for optimism with this team and this passer.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. 3 yards there. Good enough to keep the drive moving. The Niners at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they were looking good until last week's loss took them from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to push the 72 Dolphins, but still, you got to take a lot of positives from this first month. If they can bounce back and move to 3-1, they'll be pretty well set up for the remainder of the season to follow. So
from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. McCaffrey running up the middle. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle.
Let's go roughing the passer.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Hold it. Oh, my God, bro.
Mike McGlinchey, the Notre Dame man, guilty on that one. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Play action. Garoppolo. They'll roll him out right. Man open. That's Deebo Samuel. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. McLeod on the right side, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 18. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Dancing to his left. And
oh, my fucking. Oh, bro, it's my other quarterback back, bro. God damn, bro. This dude right here can't throw for shit. And my other quarterback still hurt, bro.
Get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
No score after one on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. A 2nd and 11 from the 19. Here's a run with Akers on second down.
Look at this shit, bro.
It's a room to roam now.
And they still. Oh.
And finally they get him to the ground, but it's all the way down at the Niners' 27-yard line. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Going right back to Akers. Down at the 25. 2nd and 7.
I'm wondering, partner, if they might need to sub him out for a play or two because after that long run he just had on the previous play, he might not have all of his breath back.
Yeah, and they went right back to that different result. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. To throw is Stafford. And the throw there going to be incomplete. 4th down now as San Fran's defense is strong in coverage. 4th down, and we go from one Matt to another. Stafford heads off. Matt Gay gets set for the Rams field goal. Gay's kick is good. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Takes it at the 7. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Here we go.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. And this time he's able to take
Here go the referee finna hold me like always. That's some bullshit, bro.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Here we go.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo able to complete this one to McLeod. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 35. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. On first down, this is McCaffrey. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. second quarter. 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they got this down to about the 12-yard line. Garoppolo hustling him back to the line now. Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Touchdown!
Man, let's go. Dang, about time, bro. I've been bullshit. My defense good. Now, offense got to get going.
Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have. You absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. On 1st down, Stafford here. Completes it to Powell.
What is y'all doing? Like, seriously, what the fuck is y'all doing?
Not before they work this to the 45. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Throwing again is Stafford. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. These Rams and Niners met 3 times a season ago. The Niners had the Rams number in the regular season, winning 31-10 in Santa Clara. And then again 27-24 in overtime in the season's final week. But
let's go, man. Let's go. That's 4th down holding. Let's go.
Victory. So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played.
These bitches going for it.
When you're talking about penalties.
Dummy. Dummy. Should have punted that bitch. Let's go, man. Stop playing on me, man.
And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score a touchdown.
Y'all see how we playing now, but we couldn't do Denver like that. My team, this team sometime too.
It turns into 6 points the other way, disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Rams about to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now Stafford. And down he goes.
Stop playing on me, man. Let's go.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They snap it to Stafford. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And it's incomplete.
Let's go, good D.
Cannot convert, and they turn it over. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They've got the lead here, trying to make amends for that loss last week against the Denver Broncos. They start this drive now, 1st and 10. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Garoppolo. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He's got the hook up to McCoy.
Let's go, roughing the passer. That's automatic for us now.
At the 44. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because to me that was an
Come on, bro. Big as y'all is, I can't block, bro.
Major mistakes like that.
Like, seriously.
The loss, 2nd and 12. To throw is Garoppolo. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. To give you an idea,
Told you, this quarterback can't throw for shit. That nigga wide open, bro.
That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he couldn't quite get there.
Run that back, run it back.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. McCaffrey is
Let's go.
Touchdown 49ers. So he had a nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Stafford. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Powell. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Stafford going to give this to Akers. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
How he missed it? Oh my God, bro. These sucks, bro.
And he'll get in.
How the fuck he missed that tackle, bro? You right there, bro.
Cam Akers, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit.
They hoeing me on this damn game, bro. Like, seriously.
Up and good. And it makes the score 21-10.
They want to help these motherfuckers out because they know I'm blowing them out. Like, come on, man.
Takes it at the 7. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Over the middle to Kittle, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo.
Bad throw again. Bro, that other quarterback need to come back, bro. This dude right here ass, bro. I do not like this quarterback, bro.
It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here this 3rd quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense, delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense.
I know that nigga throw about 50 interceptions. This nigga right here ass, dude.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
No matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
He almost throwed another one right there.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey.
4th quarter, let's go, man. Smart football.
Of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Got an open man, it's McLeod. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 14 down to the 14. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch.
Yeah, I might just got to run it because this nigga right here going to fuck around throw in the shell.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Up the gut, McCaffrey. 78 yards rushing for him now to this point. The offense on 3rd down tonight, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. Here we go with McCaffrey. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one.
And he'll take this.
Let's go, so I just ran it because his ass going to throw in the shell. Can't trust his ass.
Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the 49ers Bears look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
And I'm going for the 2 just because I want to.
Garoppolo looking to throw for it. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
Dang, why he ain't pick it, bro.
And incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
On 2nd and 10, Stafford over the middle and complete to the tight end, Higbee. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now Stafford. Now the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Stafford, open is Powell. That's complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good
Come on, bro. All these weird ass passes, bro, and I can't get a pick. And that was the same damn play he did a while ago. Weak ass shit.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the 39, Stafford, nowhere to go here.
Yeah, I had to take that off over there on the other side. Cause I know he was going that way. That's why I ran it over there. Let's go, man.
That drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo.
Fair's down, Jack. Simple shit.
Down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
Go ahead.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey.
Bro, if y'all don't block, bro.
Knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Oh, Garoppolo's going to throw it. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Hey, go.
On play action, it's Garoppolo.
Don't blitz me, bro. I'm telling y'all, blitz me. I'm gonna make y'all pay for this shit.
Down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 30. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. And that'll be off the mark.
Oh, he bumped my dude, bro. Come on, man.
Incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Bro, how and he left that person, bro? I don't get this game, bro. This shit crazy.
Time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
I'm sorry, I knew he was gonna throw the pick.
Back at their own 17. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean,
3 picks this game, too. That nigga throw 3 picks every damn game. Sorry, I need a better quarterback.
Maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it.
Bro, I know damn well he didn't. Bro, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Stop holding me. I was all right there, bro. Come on now.
Inside the 20-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 64 yards. A real field flipper there as all of
They helping their ass now.
First down in the red zone. Throwing right, and that's complete.
They helping their ass, bro. That was a whole fucking pick, bro. That's crazy. Up the dancing and said y'all still lost.
Day is on for the point after.
We gotta play better, bro. I need a better down quarterback for sure.
And the lead will shrink to 6.
Outside kick ain't gonna help you.
Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. So with just under 40 seconds to go, you figure this is going to need to bounce their way if they have any shot. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though.
I'm just gonna need this shit. Smart football,
They
bro.
gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel,
Smart football.
Down to a knee goes Garoppolo, and that ought to do it.
And with that kneel down at the end of the game, partner, they now get to 3-1. This is a good football team we saw in this game.
It is indeed getting to 2 games above 500, and I know early on, while they said they wanted to win every game, they thought they would be solid with a 3-1 start, and here they are.
Yeah, you break your schedule up almost into quarters, every 4 games and assess. 3-1, any team would take that.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Let's go. We 3-1, y'all. 3-1.
For San Francisco. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ball game.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now, let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future, they've got to work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So for the 49ers, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for Los Angeles, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on.
Alright, that was my last game right there, y'all. I thank everybody for stopping by. Make sure y'all hit that sub and like button for me too if you don't mind.